we're going to start sitting and breathing. So you have the block ready, or the folded blanket. Okay, sit comfortably. And we take a few deep breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Take your shoulders back, open your chest. Relax your shoulders. Check your chin level and take back of the head slightly back to elongate your neck. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness inwards and just notice how you feel in your body. Notice your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. And just deepen your breath. Inhaling deep into the abdomen, middle chest, upper chest, and as you exhale, exaggerate. Draw your tummy muscles in, exhale fully. And again, inhale and expand. Exhale, contract your tummy muscles, exhale fully. And with a few deep breaths like so. Trying to use the whole capacity of the lungs. Expanding on the inhalations. Contracting the tummy muscles on the exhalation. And so on. Deep, comfortable, enjoyable breath. Remind yourself about your intention. We all have intentions. Your intention can be very small or very big. Your intention can be just for this yoga class or for a day, for a few days ahead. And if you are in doubt, ask yourself, how are you committed to yourself? How are you committed to your health? And find the inspiration in your answer. And keep your breath deep and flowing through the rest of the practice. Deep, flowing, enjoyable breath. On your next inhale, open your eyes, relax your arms and your legs, and come on your all fours. So we do cat and the cow stretch. And what I suggest now, bring the blanket under your knees. Bring the blanket, because you're going to stay on the knees for a little while. So I'm bringing the blanket to be more comfortable with the knees. So standing on all fours, hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath the hips, and join your toes under. As you inhale, look up and lift your chest. And as you exhale, round, exhale fully. Inhale, abdomen down, lift your heart between your arms, look up, and again, exhale and round. Inhale and look up. Well done. Continue. Exhale and round. Inhale, abdomen down, lift your heart. We do once more. Again, exhale and round. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your tailbone. Well done. And then bring your back parallel to the floor in your child position and just watch me for a moment. What I want you to do now, create lots and lots of different waves. Maybe stretching the sides of the body, maybe again rounding, moving to the other side, and then rolling the shoulders and then rolling the hips. So we're going to move in different directions. That's why I asked you to place the blanket under your knees so you feel more comfortable with your knees. So we're going to create lots of different waves. Okay, so let's do that. So, and just think about doing that and enjoying these movements. So this is lovely to feel all the parts of the body moving, watch the energy flow, and watch the energy level, how you feel today. So I'm creating lots and lots of different ways. Where do you want to stretch? Maybe you want to go to the side a little more. Or maybe you just want to roll the hips. Clockwise direction, then anti-clockwise direction. Just listening to your body. We're doing a little bit more stretch, maybe that's shoulders, maybe the hips, the whole back, maybe still moving in the cowl and the cat stretches. Lots and lots of different ways, and just enjoy it. It's like dancing yoga, dancing movements. Yeah, that's lovely. Well done, everyone. I can see you on my screen. So it's moving in different directions. Great. So, and now we're going to come up to down facing dog. So take your knees slightly back, away from the hips, and come up to down facing dog. Inhale, lift your sitting bones high, push the thigh bones back, heels down. Do spot walking a few times to stretch the back of the legs a little bit more. Bend in the right knee, then the left. Okay, and do that a few times. This is great stretch for the back of the leg. Don't work very hard. This is just a warm-up. Enjoy the movement. And again, listening to your body. Don't work over pain. Whatever is happening in your body. And then come up high on your tiptoes. Bring your knees back on that blanket. Look at your hands. And now move your right hand beneath your face. And then step forward with your right foot outside of your right hand. Okay, let's make more space. If you have space for your back knee to move back a little, move your back knee back a little. Engage your tummy muscles, lift your tummy muscles up. And move your hands 45 degrees to the left. So we just stop here for a moment. This is the sort of preparation for the lizard pose. Let's soften between the shoulder blades. Relax your neck. Keep your tummy muscles engaged. Lift, lift, lift. Well done. And then maybe move your hands wider. Yeah, maybe even go on your finger pads, lengthening through the sides and softening between the shoulder blades. Relax your neck again. Maybe even lifting your back knee off the floor. So this is your lizard pose. So remember, you don't have to do everything. So if you want to just bring that knee down again, that's fine. If you want to stay with your hands flat on the floor beneath your face, this is also fine. Just listen to your body. Keep your tummy muscles lifted. Okay, whatever variation you choose. Listen to your body. Please don't work over pain, so whatever is happening, listen and respect the resistance. On your next inhale, move your hands back beneath your face and step back to down facing dog. Maybe step back on your all fours and then down facing dog. Down facing dog, deep breath. Lengthening, extending through the whole back of the body. Push the thigh bones back. And then come back on your knees. Inhale on your tiptoes, bring your knees down to the floor. And we change direction. I'm just going to turn other way for you. Okay, change in directions. Again. Okay, stepping forwards. Now left foot forward. Okay, take your back knee back with ease as far as you can. Squeeze your hips, lift your tummy muscles, and move your hands 45 degrees to the right side. Okay, take a moment, maybe this is just enough. Stay and enjoy that stretch. Soften between the shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulder blades. You're going to keep the length through the sides. Softening between the shoulder blades. Moving the hands wider than the shoulders perhaps. Getting lower, a little lower with the chest. Take a moment, maybe even straighten your back leg. Listen to your body. Hips squeezing towards each other as you have, keeping that stability on your hips. Tummy muscles still lifting. I know this can be challenging posture for the hips. Keep squeezing the hips towards the middle of the pelvis. Deep breath. And then move your hands back beneath your face. Down facing dog. Do you need to step back on all fours? Step back if you need. And then down facing dog. Deep breath. Stretch. Enjoy that stretch. Press all finger pads into the floor. Extend your thigh bones back. And your heels down towards the floor. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes. Look between your hands. Bend your knees and walk towards your hands into your forward bend. walking. Make space between your feet, hips width apart or widen. Squeeze the legs, listen to your back. Do you need to bend your knees? That's fine. Bend your knees to ease your lower back or your hamstrings. And then move your hands to the hips. Lift your elbows, shoulders, lift your chin, come up with strong legs. Squeeze, 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 squeeze your legs as you come up. And then relax your arms. Relax your shoulders and just soften, loosen up. Okay, well done everyone. Moving the blanket to the side. Let's move that blanket to the side. And take the belt with you and with your shoulder stretch. If you can't reach your hands behind, so this is what you do. So you just hold the belt behind if you need it. Okay, so let's try that. Right arm up, left to the side. Stretch and lengthen, and then see if you can bend your arms and hold your hands behind. Okay, join your fingers, or just join your hold the belt. I'm just going to do this little adjustment on my screen. Okay, so you can see everyone. Okay, great. Okay, so holding the belt or holding the hands, and let's take a deep breath. Lengthen again, then fold your elbow and move that arm back into your shoulder joint, and you want to keep it there. Again, stretch up and up and up. Squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And again, listen to your body, whatever is happening. Don't work over pain. Try to enjoy the stretch. Deep breathing. Squeeze the shoulder blades at the back. Relax your neck. Now keep that right arm lifted. Release your left. Shake that left. Hold your elbow and squeeze the elbow towards the midline. Now think about your both armpits moving back. Lift your chin and maybe even lean back to that right arm. So moving into the back bend. Engage your tummy muscles. Lengthen the tailbone more to protect your lower back. And enjoy the stretch. You don't have to go far. Just lift your chest and breathe deeply. And then release. Exhale, relax. Relax your arms. Roll your shoulders. And maybe just loosen up your legs. Just give them a little shake. Great. And move the belt to the other shoulder. If you're using the belt, left arm up. Right to the side. Extend, stretch. And then see if you can hold your hands or the belt. Again, hold the belt if you need it. Okay. Take a moment and then fold that left arm forward. We're going to take whole arm back into the shoulder joint and then stretch and stretch and stretch again. Squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. Relax your neck. Enjoy the stretch. And you're still lengthening upwards. What I want you to do, lengthen the tailbone just a little to feel that your lower abdomen is engaged, and keep the length. Keep the length. Deep breath. Well done. That's great. Now keep your left arm there. Relax your right. Shake, 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 shake. And then hold your left elbow and squeeze towards the midline. Now you want to move both armpits back. Lift your chin a little and maybe even lean back to that left arm. How's your back doing? Engage your tummy muscles a little bit more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your tummy muscles in. Tailbone, again, between the sitting bones. Stretch, enjoy the stretch. Deep breath in. And then exhale and relax your arms. And again, roll your shoulders, relax, relax, relax. So hopefully you feel a little bit more energy now flowing around your shoulders. Okay, moving the belt to the side. And then come to the front of your mat. Okay, and we do salutation to the sun. Okay, okay. Just want to remind you, for pregnant lady, okay, who I'm just going to look at my screen and see. Okay, here, okay, good. So for demonstration for you, just to remind you the sequence. Just watch me for a moment. Inhale, exhale, inhale and stretch. This is very fast demonstration. Exhale, forward bend, inhale and lengthen. Exhale, stepping back with one leg. Okay, and if you find this is too much, one knee down. So this is a little bit easier. And then stepping back on all fours for pregnant ladies. And you're going to do, instead of raised cobra, you're going to do cow stretch and cat stretch. Okay, and then we're all going to do the plank or half plank. We're going to go down. Then this is your raised cobra. And then we're going to push back to down facing dog. And after the down facing dog, for a pregnant lady, knees down, and then step forward, help with your hand, deep breath, and step into your forward bend. And then come up, knees bent is fine, just to ease your lower back. Okay, so let's do it together now. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift your sternum. Exhale, relax your arms. Inhale, very gentle back bend, and as you exhale, forward bend, squeeze the legs, bend your knees if you need. Touch the floor or your legs. Inhale, lengthen forward, and as you exhale, bow. And again, inhale, lengthening through the sides. Exhale, squeeze your legs and bow. We do it again. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, bow over your legs. Move your hands by the side of your heels. Step back with your right foot back, high leg lunge or knee down. Choose your option. If you need to take it easy, bring your back knee down. Take a deep breath into your chest. And then stepping back into the plank or half plank. Plank with straight legs. Looks like that if you're watching me. Or half plank with the knees down on the floor. Take a moment. Squeeze your arms. Squeeze your shoulders. Lift your tummy muscles. Look straight. Inhale. And as you exhale, knees, elbows. Or maybe lean forward, bend your elbows, lie down on your tummy, point your toes back, and we're going to come up to raised cobra. Lengthening the tailbone. Come up, move your shoulders away from your ears down. Do the double chin, lift your chin a little. Inhale. And as you exhale, drag your hands back, lengthen and stretch forward, away from the hips. Toes under, down facing dog, or come on your fours if you need. And then down facing dog, lifting the sitting bones high, push the thigh bones back, heels down, have a good stretch. And if you look at your hands, I want you to check your hands. Spread your fingers wide, claw the floor with your finger pads, and keep pressing your finger pads into the floor stronger. Take your thigh bones even more back. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look between your hands. One possibility, right leg up, step forward, or take it easy with your knees down, and then step forward with your right. You can help with your hand, bring that right foot back where you started, take a deep breath, and then exhale, step into your forward bend. Check space between your feet, hips width apart or wider, squeeze the legs, press down with your feet and come up. And it's okay to have your knees bent when you're lifting. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's do left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, forward bend. Bend your knees if you need, listen to your body. Inhale in your finger pads and stretch. Exhale, bow. Move your hands by the side of your heels, left foot back, high leg lunge or knee down. Choose your option. Maybe you want to bring your knee down, and that's okay. Just take it easy there. Enjoy the breath, enjoy the movements. Stepping back into the plank or half plank. Take a moment here, engage your arms. Squeeze your shoulders at the back. Lengthen the tailbone to your heels. Deep breath. And then exhale, knees, elbows, or lean forward. Bend your elbows. Lie down, point your toes back. Let's take a moment here. Press your whole legs into the floor, especially your knees. Lengthen the tailbone and slowly come up, listening to your lower back. Shoulders down, do the double chin, lift your chin a little. Inhale. And as you exhale, drag your hands back, lengthen, lengthen, stretch forward. Shoulders still lifted, toes under, down facing dog. Come up and have a good stretch. I want you to look again at your hands. Spread your fingers wide, creases on your wrists, parallel to the front of your mat. Press all finger pads into the floor. And if you look at your thumbs and your index fingers, Can you check them flat on the floor? Press them into the floor, especially the knuckles of the index fingers and your thumbs. Press into the floor and then stretch back, stretch back. Enjoy the stretch. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, look between your hands, left leg up, step forward, all knees down again, and then step forward with your left, help with your hand, take a deep breath. And before you step in, tummy muscles engaged, and step into your forward bend. Space between your feet, hips width apart or wider, squeeze the legs, press down with your feet and come up. Inhale, salute into the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath. Restore your breath. Well done, everyone. And then relax your arms. Okay, just roll your shoulders again, relax your neck. And we're going to stay here for a while. So we're going to check the posture. So this is your Tadasana or mountain pose. Look at your feet parallel, hips width apart. Well done. Then look down at on the side where the hips. Ideally, you want you to keep your hips, or you want to see your hips above your ankles. If your hips in front of your ankles, so you have to make an adjustment. You squeeze the legs, you move the groins back and back and back. At this moment, if you start to lose your balance, lift your toes upwards. That will help you to engage the muscles on the legs. Squeeze the legs, and it's easier now to move the hips back, check, okay, hips there, above my ankles, tailbone just a little to engage your lower abdomen, engage all the core muscles, tummy muscles in, take your shoulders back, take your head back. So ideally, you want to feel, okay, if you have mirror on the side, you might want to see yourself where the crown of the head above the shoulders above the hips, and the hips above your ankles. And can we keep that? Can we maintain that posture? Yeah, and if your toes are still lifted, try to relax your toes. And if the weight of your body moves forward, so again, lift your toes upwards, move the body slightly back, hips back, shoulders back, lengthen the tailbone, and lengthen upwards. Imagine the crown of the head still reaching upwards, and there's a golden cord from the crown of the head lengthening you upwards. Turn your palms facing forward so the shoulder blades can be flat on the upper back. So just notice how you feel. How you feel in this posture. Okay, feeling straight, upright. How's your feet? The feet is your foundation. Feel rooted into the ground and lengthen upwards to the sky, and the crown of the head at the tip of the mountain, reaching up. Steady, supported. Well done, and then relax, and just give yourself a little shake. Okay, so what I suggest, bringing yourself back into the good posture. So create a little routine during the day, like putting the kettle on, waiting for the kettle to boil. So it takes you about 2 minutes. And if you practice that every time when you put the kettle on, so that would be so good for yourself to remind yourself about good posture. Okay, so come to the front of your mat again. And we do triangular pose and extended side stretch. So take your hands to the hips and step back with your right foot back, big step back, very big step. So how big you can step, listen to your lower back and your hips. And if you stretch your arms, so ideally in this posture, you want to see your heels beneath the wrists. Okay, and again, hold your hips. Notice that your front heel in line with the middle of your back and step. Okay. Check that. Inhale and lengthen, and as you exhale, squeeze the legs. So drawing the legs into the hips, that's my cuckoo clock. Squeeze the hips in, look at your front leg and hold. You're holding over that front leg. Looking down, can you touch the floor with your left hand? Left hand on the floor. At this point, if you have to bend your front knee, that's fine. Bend your front knee with your right hand. Move the hips back a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, for pregnant lady, maybe this would be just enough. Resting your elbow on your bent knee, and you can stop there. Okay. Or if you can easily touch the floor, hold the floor, push the hips back and back and back, and then we stretch right arm upwards. Look up at your right thumb, take your shoulders back, lift your chest, and breathe. So we're still moving both hips back and back and back. Extend and lengthen to the sides. If this is too much, go for extended side stretch. So just elbow on your knee. So that will be a very good stretch as well. So this is alternative. Alternative, deep breath. Over here, more advanced options, taking your right hand at the back of your foot, at the back of the leg, and you extend. Inhale. And as you exhale, look down, bend your hands knee, touch the floor, and step back to down facing dog. Take a deep breath. Press all finger pads into the floor, extend your thigh bones back, heels down. And then we change sides. Inhale on your tiptoes, look between your hands, bend your knees, walk in, walk towards your hands. Take your hands to the hips, lift your elbows and your shoulders, lift your chin, squeeze the legs and come up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as you lift, and we change direction. Let's step back with the left. I change my side, left foot back, big step. Front heel in line with the middle of your back and step. Let's just change face, hips facing to the long side of your mat. Engage your legs. Squeeze the legs into the hips, hips towards the middle of the pelvis. Inhale, and as you exhale, folding over your front leg. Touch the floor if you can. Bend your knee if you need. Okay. I haven't mentioned, but if you want to use your block, your yoga block, if you have at home, use that yoga block. Okay, choose your option. Maybe you're here or touching the floor. Stretch your left arm up and maybe even look up at your left arm. Let's move hips a little bit more back, both hips back and back and back, lengthening through the sides, both sides of the body. Enjoy the breath, listen to your body. You need to take it easy, bend your knee and bring your elbow on top of the thigh. Okay, this is nice and easy option. Or more advanced variation, taking your right hand at the back of the right leg and extend. More advanced option, but please do listen to your body. Hips back and stretch away from the hips. Another deep breath. And then exhale, look down, bend your front knee, touch the floor, step back to down facing dog, and take a deep breath. And if you want to sport walk, it's quite nice now to sport walk, moving the hips from side to side. Loosen up. That's a good stretch after strong posture. And then come back high on your tiptoes, bring your knees down to the floor. And we're going to do the pigeon stretch. I just want to show you a couple of options for the front leg. Watch me please. So option one for the front leg, for the front knee, when you're taking your foot to the side and you have your foot flat. Obviously listen to that front knee. If your knee is not happy, please do skip the posture and just watch the screen. And if you feel very, very happy here, so no problem at all. Maybe take that foot and move that foot a little closer to the front, and then you flex your foot and you notice that I have my foot just on outside of the foot on the floor, my toes active. That engages my shin muscles, which supports my knee better. So maybe this is your option. And then you're going to do this movement, cow stretch, and then the cat stretch. Checking space for the back knee to move back, maybe getting lower, and then elbows on the floor, another variation, or maybe stretching your arms in front, forehead is on the floor, or forehead is on your hands. Okay, so lots of different options. So let's do it together, and as we go along, we're going to listen to the body and choose appropriate variations. Okay, if you follow me, you're already on your all fours. Right knee, slide into that right hand. Right foot moving in front of your left knee. Just make sure you have enough space. And if you feel, okay, that's all right, move that foot forward. And then flex your foot And just check your toes active. Toes active, you press the outer edge of the foot on the floor, or you still have your foot pointed back, that's fine. Deep breath. So we're going to do the calf stretch. And then the calf stretch. They open between the sitting bones. Do you have space for the back knee to move back? Go for it. And then maybe bring your elbows on the floor. Okay. Remember, you don't have to do everything. You can stay on your hands and listen to that front knee. I want you to squeeze the hips now to each other and take one hand at the lower back. Let's take one hand at the lower back. Check the hips level. So ideally, you want to keep your hips level and not to lean to the side. Okay. And now again, do the movement of the calf stretch, very subtle movement. And then calf stretch on your pelvis, tummy muscles lifted. And check again space for the back knee to move back. Maybe you can move your back knee back again. And then straighten your arms perhaps. Forehead is on the floor. Or come back on your all fours. Come back on your all fours if you need. Soften between your shoulder blades. Relax your neck and breathe. How's your back leg doing? Can you squeeze that back leg towards the knee line? Very strong hips, squeeze the hips. Lift your tummy muscles and breathe. This is a great stretch for the lower back, for the hips. Okay. And if you feel you can straighten your arms, go for it. Let's take another deep breath. On your next inhale, lift your head and slide your hands to your front knee. Okay, you have options here, either push back straight to down facing dog or come on your all fours. If you want to take it easy, come up on your all fours, maybe do cat and a cow stretch, or come up to down facing dog and sport fork. So just loosen up the hips. That was strong stretch. And it's lovely if you have problem with the lower back or sciatica to open gently the space, to create more space. Changing side now, knees on the floor, look at your hands, left knee towards your left hand. Take a moment. Can you take that foot just in front of your right knee? Okay, you can take your back knee back with ease now. Okay, and if you feel you can take your foot with your hand and move your foot forward, go for it. Then walk your toes, spread your toes, toes active, and doing again the calf stretch. And then the calf stretch. Lengthening the tailbone. Maybe there is a space for your back knee to move back, go for it. And you can stay here on your hands. You don't have to bring your elbows down. That's okay to stand on your hands, especially if you need more space. Maybe going on your elbows. And again, doing this calf stretch. The movement is very subtle. And then a calf stretch. Taking your back knee back with ease again. Do you have space for your back knee to move back? Take one hand and the lower back and check how the hips doing. At the level, make them level. And then squeeze your hips. Lift your tummy muscles. And maybe this is just enough. Are you okay to straighten your arms? Perhaps you can. Straighten your arms, bring your forehead down, and breathe. Let's take a few breaths here. And in this posture, you want to feel that your hips working. You want to squeeze the hips towards the middle of the pelvis. You want to lift your tummy muscles just to give that little support to your lower back and your hips and your pelvis. Breathe in deeply. On your next inhale, lift your head and then slide your knees towards your front knee. You have options, either step back on all fours, do cat and a cow stretch, or come up to down facing dog, stretching down facing dog, and sport walk. Choose whatever is suitable for you. So you just want to loosen up after strong Pigeon stretch, move the hips from side to side. Very nice, everyone. And then come on your all fours. Bring your knees in front and take a moment. Just take a moment here just to relax the legs. Just give your legs a little shake. Just shake, 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 relax, relax, relax. They work very hard. So watch me for a moment. So this is going to be your bridge pose. So this is a back bend. So, okay, pregnant lady, you're going just to sit down and relax for now and watch us. So this is your bridge variations. This is demonstration. Feet parallel, hips width apart. Then you're going to roll the shoulders, make your shoulder blades flat on the floor. Going to press your arms into the floor, lift your chest, and then lifting the hips. Now is the time to check the lower back. How's the lower back doing? If it's too much for the lower back, so what you do, you move the groins downwards, soften your buttock so the lower back is very happy. And maybe you can interlace fingers beneath your back, roll the shoulders closer, lift your chest, knees moving forward. If you feel very steady here, maybe lift one leg upwards, take a deep breath, and then you change your side. And when you finish, arms to the sides, buttocks go down first, parts of your back, and then you relax your legs and give them a little shake. Okay. So let's try that. So lie down on your back, and let's do it together. Feet parallel. Okay. If you look at the side, you check your knees above your heels, bend your elbows, and let's roll the shoulders. Make your shoulder blades flat on the floor. Now press your elbows and your shoulders into the floor, lift your chest, and then lift the hips. Okay, take a moment. How's your back doing? Do you need to soften your groins, soften your buttocks to make your lower back more comfortable? You can stop here or interlace your fingers beneath your back. Roll the shoulders closer to each other. Press your arms into the floor and take a deep breath. Breathing deeply into your chest. The sternum is lifting. And perhaps lifting the right leg up, pointing your toes up, up, up towards the ceiling. Hips lifting. Press your arms into the floor stronger. Well done. And if you're doing legs, let's change. Let's do another leg. Left leg up, point your toes up. Still stretching the front of the body. Hips lifted, breathing deeply into your chest. And that right knee moving forward. Well done. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that foot down to the floor. Take a moment. Move your arms to the sides. Slowly move the hips down first, then parts of your back. Relax your legs and give your legs a little shake. So shake, shake, shake. Relax, relax your legs. Well done, everyone. And then knees to your chest, and let's rock from side to side. Rocking from side to side, and then rolling with your hands on your knees, clockwise direction, and then anti-clockwise direction. So lovely self-massage for the lower back. Relaxing. And then roll over to your right hand side. And come up to the sitting, and then sit into your child pose. If you're not sure, the child pose looks like that. When you bring your big toes touching, knees wide, you push the hips back, and you stretch your arms forward. And if your forehead is not on the floor, you bring your hands or your fists beneath your forehead, and you relax here. Hips back to the heels, nice and gentle passive stretch for the back. And maybe you can bring your forehead on the floor, go for it. Take a couple of deep breaths. Nice and easy passive stretch. Lovely for the lower back. So you can feel lovely stretch, gentle stretch for the lower back and the hips. On your next inhale, lift your head, slide your hands to your knees, and swing your legs in front. So legs to the front, and again, give your legs a little shake, right? And what we do next, into this little sequence. Forward bend, I show you this way. No, I show you the other way, this way. Yeah, we do forward bend, side stretch, and a little twist. So it looks like that. So this is very fast demonstration. So this is your forward bend. So making all adjustments, the back is very good, feeling good, upright. So this is options for a forward bend. One option, another option, or another option. Then we're going to come up. We're going to look at that front knee, bent knee, inhale, and then exhale. One option for the side stretch, another option, or holding that big toe and folding a little bit deeper. And then coming back, and then we go into the twist. So one twist, this is closed twist, this direction. Pregnant lady, you're just going to stay here and enjoy the breath, because you want to create space in your tummy for growing belly. Okay, so let's do that. Bend your right leg, point your toes, heel into the groin, and check your back. How's your back doing? This is where you might want to sit again on that folded blanket, okay, like that. If you need more lift for the hips to become more comfortable and straight with your back, especially the lower back, this is where the blanket is very, very useful. Sit on the blanket if you need. Okay, I'm okay sitting on the floor. Okay, please do choose your option. Great. And let's make adjustment. Take first of the buttocks wider. Feel your sitting bones grounded. And then inhale and lengthen. Look at your front leg. You press that leg into the floor, especially that heel, toes active. Inhale. Exhale, carry your heart forward. The forward bend comes here from the hips, folding forward from the hips. One option, holding the floor behind. Another option, maybe holding your foot with one hand, another hand on the floor. Lengthening through the sides, softening between the shoulder blades, and folding a little bit deeper. Maybe you can hold your foot with two hands. Maybe this is your option. But don't worry, just listen to your body, practice what is right for you. Listening to your energy, listening to the flow of the energy, and listening to all physical sensations. Whatever option you choose, enjoy the stretch. On the next inhale, come up. Inhale, come up. Let's look at that right knee, at the bent knee. One hand in front, one hand behind. Let's just fold that right arm behind. So you know that right shoulder moving back, the back is upright, and your left hand goes on the floor, on the finger pads. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk your hand, left hand towards your left foot. And again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold that hand or walk that hand closer and closer. Maybe you can hook your big toe with your thumb, with the palm facing upwards, like that. Palm facing upwards. So now both shoulders moving back. Okay, take your time. Check that shoulder still moving back, not forward. Otherwise, you're avoiding the stretch. Keep the length and fold. And then let's stretch that right arm up towards the ceiling. Maybe this is just enough. Or can you take your right arm over the head, over the head, over the head, and reach into that left foot. And again, inhale, lengthening. Exhale, folding. And it doesn't matter how far you go. You might feel, okay, this is just enough. This is good. This is good for me. And that's all right. Or maybe you just fold that arm behind and you have the side stretch, but also good. So listening and respecting your body. Well done. Now inhale and come back. Come back. Okay, we're going into the twist. So we're going to continue to move to the right. Okay, inhale, lengthen. Now with your left hand, hold your right thigh. And again, lengthening. And as you exhale, right shoulder back. So moving into the closed twist. Okay. And Rachel just sitting there and enjoying the space. Okay, inhale, stretching. Exhale, moving into the twist. Let's do another deep breath. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, engaging the tummy muscles, moving into the deeper twist. Well done. And then come back. Come back and relax your legs. Give them a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. Well done. Change inside. I'm going to sit this side to you now. Left leg. Point your toes. Take that heel into the groin. And again, let's check how's the back doing. Do you need to sit on a blanket on this side? Sit on a folded blanket. Make adjustments again between the sitting bones, widen. Okay, and allow the pelvis to tip forward. This is where the forward bend comes from. Take your hands behind you. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, folding over that front leg. Let's observe the front leg. Press your heel down into the floor, toes active. And again, inhale, stretch. Exhale, fold. It doesn't matter how far you go. If you just want to stop here, holding the floor and leaning forward, that's fine. Or maybe you can hold your foot with one hand, another hand on the floor, Spider-Man hand. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, softening and melting between the shoulder blades. Maybe holding your foot with two hands. Maybe listen and respect the resistance. And maybe you're here, somewhere between, or just there. That's a lovely stretch. Lengthening through the sides, folding, relaxing the neck. Neck is soft, comfortable. It doesn't matter how far you go. Whatever you choose. Breathe in deeply, enjoying the stretch. On your next inhale, come up, and then look at your bent knee. So that's your left knee. One hand in front, one hand behind. Inhale and stretch. And as you exhale, we're going to fold over that right leg again. Right hand closer and closer and closer towards to your right foot. Again, inhale, lengthen, exhale, hold and hold and hold. Now, can you hold your big toe with your thumb? Take your left shoulder back and maybe even just lean back a little. And again, inhale, stretch. Exhale, folding into the side stretch. Listen to your body. Maybe you can stretch your left arm up or over the head. Okay, listen and respect again, resistance in your body. Shoulders back, relax your neck. Whatever is happening. Okay. In your body, try to find the enjoyment, the element of enjoyment in your stretch. And you might feel, okay, this side of the body feels a little bit different. Yeah, it might be. You're not symmetrical. I feel a little different. Okay, and then come up. Inhale. Come up and looking at that bent knee again. Inhale, lengthen, roll that lens. Holding with your right hand your left thigh and moving into the twist. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, left shoulder back. And again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tummy in. And moving gently into your twist. The movement can be very subtle here in this twist. Again, inhale and stretch. Exhale, tummy in. Gentle twist. Another deep breath. And then come back. Come back to the middle. Let's relax the legs, shake the legs, shake, shake, shake. And let's again lie down on the back, knees to your chest, and we're just going to do the rowing movements to ease the back. So that was strong practice, and now we're just going to do this rowing movements. Self-massage for the lower back, for the hips. Doing different directions. Few times one direction, then few times another direction. Nice and relaxing for the back, for the hips. And then roll over to your right hand side. Come up to the sitting And please be seated comfortably. Or actually, lying down. So if you would like to lie down and relax, or if you prefer to sit during the meditation, you can do that. So if you're not sure what to do, so lying in Shavasana is this, with your feet wide, arms to the sides, and relax. So, or you prefer, if you prefer to sit up, please do, sit, be comfortable. Okay? And for pregnant ladies, it's recommended to stay on the side in recovery position. So, and if you're not sure what recovery position looks like, I'm going to show you this is demonstration. So you lie down on the side which you prefer to stay. You have support for your head, for example, block or the pillow, and another pillow or the block or the blanket between your knees, and you like that on the side. It's nice and relaxing posture. Okay. So if you prefer to do this. Okay. So let's choose variation and sit comfortably. Not sit, lying. I'm sitting, you're lying and relaxing. Okay. And I'm going to read your relaxation. Okay, let's check the posture, check the body, feet wider than the hips. Press your hips into the floor, restore the lumbar space. There is a space between the lower back and your yoga mat. Keep in that space, completely relax your legs. Relax your shoulders, just wiggle your shoulders, make your shoulder blades flat on the floor. Arms away from your body, palms facing upwards. Back of the head, nicely balanced on the floor. And if you're not sure, roll your head from side to side. Relax all neck muscles. And then smile to relax your facial muscles. Leave the beginning of the smile on your face. And notice your breath now. Slow down your breath. And remind yourself that we can use the breath to relax both the body and mind. Make your exhalations longer than your inhalations. As you exhale, relax and soften into the steady support beneath you. Exhale and let go of all the unnecessary tension. With each breath, becoming softer and more relaxed. Relaxing into the steady support beneath you. And if lots of thoughts arise, label your thoughts thinking. And we're not trying to stop the thoughts, we're not trying to blank the mind. We acknowledge all the thoughts, all the emotions, all feelings. And coming back to the breath. Again, notice your breath, the quality of the breath. And let's notice that the breath breathes in the body. The breath breathes in the body. Again, noticing all the energy in your body, the flow of the breath, all the physical sensations. Staying here and now, staying in your body, with your feelings, with your thoughts, relaxing into the present moment. Here and now. And as you're relaxing into the present moment, Feeling all the energy flow, noticing your feelings and emotions. I would like you to listen to this poem. Life is amazing. Life is amazing. And then it's awful. And then it's amazing again. And in between the amazing and awful, it's ordinary and mundane and routine. Breathe in the amazing. Hold on through the awful and relax and exhale during the ordinary. That's just living. Heartbreaking, soul healing, amazing, awful, ordinary life. And it's breathtakingly beautiful. And when the things get hard, ask yourself a question. What is the kindest thing to do right now? Enjoy your breath. Now, as your relaxation and short meditation comes to the end, bring your awareness back to your surroundings, back to the sounds around you, to your family, to your friends, maybe your pets next to you, and deepen your breath. Extending inhalations, exhalations, reawakening the energy in your body. Then slide your legs together, arms by the side of your body. Inhale and stretch. Take your arms over your head on the floor, stretch away from the waistline. And then hug your knees with your hands, gently rock from side to side, reawakening the lower back. Then roll over to your right hand side and come up to the sitting. And then sit comfortably for a moment with your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Now keep that length you created and slightly lean back just to feel the strong support of your back muscles. Support, steadiness of the universe. Reflect your practice. Reflect your intention of the practice. Notice how you feel. Enjoy extra strength, flexibility, and clarity of mind. Traditionally, we finish class with one gentle Om. Exhale first. Inhale. Om. Bow your head to your heart, to the light within you, and open your eyes. Well done, everyone. Well done, new students. Thank you very much. Namaste. Yeah, and have a lovely day, everyone.